Let's get a little cold start with the valves closed. Love that. Never gets old. We always gotta leave the neighborhood in quiet mode before we open up the valves. You see, right now we're in quiet mode as we get out of the neighborhood. I know I don't have to do this, but it's just courtesy. And now that we're about to exit the neighborhood, I don't know if the camera could pick up quiet mode in the cabin, but now that we have officially left the neighborhood, we are in track. Always drive in track mode whenever we're out in the city. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my second video ever. If you guys are new, I'm in my 2022 Mach 1 with the handling pack. My name is Hector, and today's video, we're gonna talk about why did I choose a Mach 1 over just a regular GT or even the S650. Damn, this is views right here. But right now I'm gonna go drive to a cool little spot that I know of where it's pretty empty. That way I could be free to kind of walk around, show the car, and just talk. So let me get to my spot and I'll pick this video back up. All right, we've made it to the spot, so let's get right into it. Why did I pick a Mach 1 over just a regular GT and the S650? So let's start off with just why didn't I get a regular GT? So when I was in the market for a Gen 3 Coyote, there was some things that I 100% needed. And I needed premium, I needed performance pack, I needed 401A, which is the digital dash and the active exhaust. I wanted one with low miles, and I did want to get a cool color. I didn't want to get anything basic, just like black, silver. I wanted something to pop. For a few weeks, I was looking for just a regular GT with all those options, but I couldn't find the cool color. So then I started looking into the California Special, which I was like, it's a little bit up from the regular GT. The only thing is that I couldn't find the California Special with the performance package. It had everything else, premium, 401A, active exhaust. It was cooler because it was the CS, you know what I mean? But I just couldn't find a cool color CS, and just the fact that I was going to sacrifice the performance pack, I didn't want to lose that option. So pretty much for a whole month, I was just looking back and forth trying to find the perfect GT or GTCS, fully optioned out, low mile, cool color. But I just couldn't find one. So I was like, you know what? Let's just look at the Mach 1s, because I know the Mach 1s they're so much more loaded 5.0s, front end's different, suspension. You know, I knew that the Mach 1 was like a fully loaded 5.0. I just never really considered one. So then I started looking at Mach 1s, just regular Mach 1s. And then of course, knowing me, I really like the handling pack just because of the extras, wheels and tires. Literally just the Mach 1 handling pack, I was like, damn, that is literally perfect right out of the box. And I found a few handling packs, but they were so overpriced. I was like, I'm not gonna spend mid $50,000 to $60,000 for a 5.0 with some goodies, you know what I mean? So pretty much 2 months in, and I finally found this one. I found this one at a Chevrolet dealership 2.5 hours away from where I lived. It's an amazing color. It pops just like I wanted. It's fully loaded. It's the handling pack, and it was super low miles. I got it with 27,000 miles, and it was not overpriced. This one was $49,000, and like I said, completely optioned out, because there were other Mach 1s, good pricing, but they were missing little things. Like they were missing the gurney flap, I believe that's what they call it. They were missing these extensions right here for the front tire. Some of them were missing the second lip. Like they weren't like completely equipped, I guess you could say. And I just didn't want to deal with having to add that stuff back on. So that's why I just wanted one that just came fully like loaded with everything on it, not missing anything. So yeah, and now we're here. 2022 Mach 1 handling pack, paid 49,000, and it has 20, when I got it, it had 27,000 miles, and now it's at 28,000 miles. Been driving it a lot. I am the second owner. The first owner took super great care of it. If you missed my first ever video, which is my last video, the whole front end is completely PPF'd. Hood, fenders, bumper, even the headlights are PPF'd. It has a resonator delete X pipe. It already came tinted. It was a very well taken care of car. Obviously no accidents on the Carfax, clean title. But yeah, I saw it as this car pretty much had my name on it because it had everything that I was looking for in a Gen 3 Coyote. And the reason I wanted a low mile one is just because I plan to boost this car. I was looking to boost the Coyote, and I didn't want to boost one that already kind of had, you know, 60, 70,000 miles. So I was like, I want to get as low mile as I possibly can for a good price. So yeah, eventually one day, little sneak preview of my plans. This car will be boosted one day, mark my words. The question that I get a lot is, why did I go with the 10-speed automatic if the point of a Mach 1 is for the Tremec that's in the GT350? I get asked that a lot. The answer is pretty simple. My last car was actually a 2007 Z06. I had that car for a year and a half. That car was a manual transmission, so I had my fun with the manual transmission. I wanted to get a 10-speed automatic because, one, I plan to boost this car and I want to go fast. I want to not be the fastest, but I do want to build a fast car. I want this build to be like probably my fastest build that I've had from all my previous cars, and I know the 10-speed automatic is the way to go. Yeah, manual's funner, but the 10-speed is just faster. That's just a fact. That's pretty much why I chose a Mach 1 over a just regular GT, and I'm pretty sure Ollie asked you to agree with me that obviously, you know, this is the move if possible. This is just really clean from the front end, from the looks to the performance. This is just like boost ready, just with all the cooling mods that it has and suspension, gear ratios. It's just, this thing, I just want to boost it already, but I gotta relax. Now, to answer the question why I chose a Gen 3 over a Gen 4 Coyote, this is pretty much just my personal opinion. It's not to throw shots or anything at the Gen 4, but I just don't like the way the Gen 4 looks. I don't like the way the Gen 4 curves right here. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but the Gen 4 like folds in, kind of like a piece of paper. It like folds in, and I just don't like the way the rear end looks. It looks like it got rear-ended. I don't know, like I said, personal opinion. And then on the Gen 4, I just don't like the front end. I just feel like it doesn't look as sharp as the Gen 3s. I don't know. I like these headlights. I like the front end a lot more on the Gen 3. So yeah, that's the main reason, because of the looks. Same thing goes for the interior. I just don't like the look of those huge tablets that are sticking out. I like this. It's clean. It's like inside the car. That's another reason. I just didn't want to be looking at two huge tablets. It just doesn't feel like a Mustang. But like, again, like I said, personal preference. The Gen 4s are making some great power. NA, now that the tuning's been unlocked and then boosted, they make great power. So the Gen 4 platform is really good. Personally, like I said, I want to build a Gen 3. So that pretty much is why I didn't get a Gen 4. But all right, I think that's going to conclude this video. I hope I was pretty clear. I'm not the greatest at explaining things, but I wanted to make this video. That way you guys just know why I got a Mach 1 handling pack, why I got this over a Gen 4, and just all the other trim levels. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are liking the new car, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.